Well, hi there. Welcome to BSF Recovery Team. We get to put the bearings in and get the wrecker back together today. There we go. A lot of you guys were saying that I should just buy another idler pulley and et cetera, et cetera. Well, idler pulleys weren't available. And these bearings, it only cost me $9 for the pair of them. So I think it's just as easy to put bearings in as it is to get a new idler pulley. So that's what we're gonna do. We also got here something for Gene's Jeep. Because Gene is going to be driving his Jeep out to the off-road games, and he's got a little bit of a problem with it right now. He's got some inner axle seals that are leaking. So we bought a kit here that has outer axle seals and a tool for putting in the inner axle seals. The outer axle seals will help keep dirt and mud and stuff out of the housing, and we have a tool here for putting in the inner axle seals. So we'll be doing that to Gene's Jeep in a future video. But let's get started on the wrecker. Okay, these are real easy to put in, but we got to clean this out a little bit. Okay, we got that all cleaned up. Now, we just take and gotta get them straight. Oops. Oh, snap ring.
Well, what are you up to there, Hunter?
Oh, hey, Gene's here. We're fixing the wrecker pulley.
Oh, I saw that it wasn't just a missing bolt or nut.
No. We had to put some bearings in it.
Oh, well. How many years did it go before it did what it did?
Oh, look at that.
All that high speed and constant vibration.
Yep. Oh, I don't know. It was probably about 8-10 years.
Well, you got all the goodie out of it.
Yep. Oh, we can go put that back on the wrecker.
Alright. Oh, okay, good. You got the nut up there on the air cleaner.
Yep. Chewed up my fan, but I think it'll be okay.
Well, it chewed it up evenly, didn't it?
I think so.
That's the pump that runs the hydraulics, right? Or the idler for that?
Yes. Idler tensioner. There we go.
Good for the life of the repair?
I think so. We got to work on Gene's Jeep.
Well, we got it up on the hoist and we're inspecting. The idea on here is to change the springs. I'm going to a 2.5-inch lift on this to more easily fit my 33s that I've acquired to run on. But there's some other maintenance. We've got front axle seals, and we've got a pinion seal that we've got to take care of. Even though it looks dry, as you can see here in the gas tank, it is leaking.
It's not the seal. It's the nut.
What, who, where?
It's not the seal back here. It's the nut.
Okay, tell us the story here, Eric.
Well, it leaks out the splines of the pinion from behind the washer and behind the nut. And what some manufacturers do is they put a rubber washer in there like this and sandwich that in there. This one actually happens to be from a Hummer H1, and that keeps it from leaking there.
So oftentimes it isn't a leaking pinion seal. It could be just a leak from
behind the nut.
Oh, well. Anyways, that saved us a load of time. Well, we got the pinion nut sealed, whatnot. Drive shaft put back in, way it's supposed to be.
So,
as we say, good for the life of the repair.
Yep.
Now we're going to tackle the leaking differential cover. As you can see, it's wet at the bottom, but it's kind of one of those vulnerable areas, and they do this does have a thick differential cover on it, but I got something with a little more substance. I have something with a little more substance. It's a cast steel cover, a little bit thicker, actually a lot bit thicker, and considerably heavier.
Do we have a little bit longer bolts?
That's what I'm gonna have to check. Good thing we have a vehicle that we can go get some.
Yeah. Make sure you grind down any burrs that may have been caused by sliding over rocks or something like that on the bottom of the housing. Just a little bit can cause a leak.
We got it gooped up, and we got it going on. Like I said, a considerably stronger differential cover. Anyways, you'll notice how high the fill hole is. You don't fill it that full. You fill it to what the capacity says on the in the owner's manual.
Yeah, which is about right here.
Yep. Got the shock off. Now we're lowering it so that get it into, well, full droop. I think putting that pogo stick under there, and we can probably teeter-totter it. That seems like it'd be the simplest thing.
Take both sides apart.
Gee. We're finding out what really full droop is.
Yeah. There we go. Let up on it.
I am.
Okay.
Let's do the other side. I think I had it pretty close to full droop.
No. No, the track bars are good. Shoot. Comes way down. There.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. It went like it was supposed to.
That's gonna be the hard part, getting back in. But we get the shocks in. We gotta get that one bolt out up there.
Well, I did goop it up. So.
Yeah, what were those, 16? Comes out?
Well, here's that, I'm Superman.
Wow.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yes.
Well, we put a little dab of anti-seize on there, so we should be fully covered in it in a matter of how many minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes at the most.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Whoops, that was the wrong way.
It's righty-tighty, lefty-loosey.
Yeah.
Okay, and what we put in was iron rock 2.5-inch lift springs. It's going to be front and rear. They were a swap meet bargain by one of my friends, because she went with a larger lift.
There we go.
I did put some anti-seize on this,
Okay.
so it should be spreading pretty soon. Hey, and it even goes on there pretty decent. Well, we're going to torque these spacers on
You
here.
gotta stand on the brakes though.
Fine.
Yeah.
Do we want to lift up? I got it. You sure?
Oh, chrome nuts.
Yep. It's the anti-killer.
Oh, the spline lug nuts.
Yeah.
Well, the Jeep's half done. We'll finish it up tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day. We're getting ready to do the front of the Jeep. We gotta take the tie rod off, we gotta take the calipers off, the motors off, we gotta disassemble the whole front axle and pull out the carrier to replace the inner axle seals.
One. Yeah, this is working just like we figured it would. Fight us all the way.
Yep.
Oh yes, we're getting to the messy part. But we get to use a hammer.
Well, we gotta take the cover off and pull the carrier out to replace the inner axle seals. So, but that gives us a chance to put the tough cover on.
Ooh, that is a little nasty. And a little low. And I filled it nice. You can grab.
There we go.
Well, after messing with the connectors,
Yeah. Yep, you gotta push that connector out from the inside and unplug the wires from it.
F an engineer. However, I do like the electric locker, so I guess I'll have to tolerate that, right?
Yep. And keep track of the shims and where everything goes. I got it.
Okay.
There we have an empty housing. So now we want to pull the seals out and clean out the tubes.
Well, Hutner, what do you think of my cleaning job on there?
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. I think that looks real good.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's get Mara's, the mama's perspective.
Well, there was a lot of hollow sand in there.
Look at this. This all needs to be cleaned out. Right around the
Okay, I'll get
rim.
to that.
Look at right here, Phil. Put your finger.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on. You're getting better.
So you said there was a lot of hollow sand in there?
It was all dust. Red dust.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, we should check in with Gabe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having trouble here. There.
Fair enough.
There we go. Okay.
Turn the camera, Gabe.
Hey, Gabe, you're sideways.
Turn the camera.
How many times?
One more time. There we go. Hey, look at Brian and Andy.
Yeah.
We have trouble doing this. So, all you guys are there working on the Jeep. That's fantastic. How's it going?
Fair to partly cloudy. We're doing all right.
Oh yeah?
These guys are a lifesaver. They've been knocking so much stuff out on this Jeep and giving me a chance to get to some of the other things that I've been trying to get to.
Yeah?
It's a lot, so having these guys come out, it's been kind of key.
So what have you got done?
Well, we got the entire fuel system in. We need to get some fuel in it. Finish wiring and test fire. We got a new battery. We got our winch in the place where the winch is going to be with our new Yankum rope.
Uh-huh.
We kind of figured out how we want to lay the hood out, but we wanted to talk to you about it. Awesome. Eric, how's the hood look?
Hood looks great. That's fantastic.
We've laid out a whole bunch of names. We've got more names that are on the way coming out of the machine, but we wanted to start laying some stuff out here. We got Adam's drive shaft, we got gummy grip, we got the Gambler 500, one of the clubs that just became a supporter.
Wow.
So, but we've got plenty more room. We got room all up on the cowl. Gabe followed me around. We got room down the sides. Trust me, we got plenty of room.
Yeah.
Any individuals or clubs that want to become a supporter of BSF and support this rig out at the games.
Gabe, tell us all that you've gotten done.
Well, I guess I'll start right from the beginning. We took a stock 1988 Jeep Wrangler YJ, and we gutted the drivetrain out of it. We kept the motor and we kept the transmission. Other than that, we've got 1-ton axles, 40-inch tires, ORI struts. We went with an XJ leaf spring in the rear to stretch it out because we want that wheelbase front to back. Some interior work. We have a Holley Sniper EFI system in. We just need to finish wiring, and then we can test fire an entirely brand new fuel system. We went to a fuel cell. We've got an RCI fuel cell in the back. Just because our axle is so far back, the factory gas tank was going to get destroyed.
Yeah.
Real quick. So Brian and Andy, they really knocked it out of the park getting the fuel system run to the front of this Jeep and making sure everything is safe and secure. It's such a tedious thing to do.
Yes.
Make the whole fuel system. And I'm so ADD that I don't have the patience for it. So thanks guys for coming out and helping me with this.
Dude, you got it, man. This is good stuff. Do you want to walk around and kind of show them the axle and stuff? Like it is a heck of a Jeep that Gabe you started with and we're helping with. This is going to be, somebody's going to have a blast with this thing.
So it's a 14 bolt. We've got U-joint eliminator spring purchase on it. Shocks, I'm still waiting for my shock mounts for the rear to show up. I don't know what I'm going to put for shocks on the rear. I have a couple of different options that we might go with. Today, I'm focusing on getting the rear brakes plumbed in to our 1-ton master cylinder. That was kind of another trick thing. that we figured out. I'm hoping it works well because these are big tires and heavy
Yes.
axles. Gonna take a lot to stop it.
Yes, it is. Wow.
Other than that, our new Adams drive shafts, the rear is in the front. I have to do a little trimming on the shovel underneath called a cross member, a stock YJ cross member. But we did throw a 241 out of a JK in here. It's got a little bit bigger chain, give us a little bit more support to keep everything.
Wonderful. That is fantastic. I'm glad you guys are doing this. This is fantastic. I'm a little concerned about it getting done in time, but sounds like you guys got it handled pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's part of the reason that Brian and I came out. Say hi, Brian.
Hi, Bri.
Yeah, we flew out on Friday, late Friday night. We had all day Saturday, all day today, all day tomorrow. We fly out literally at midnight, Monday night. So we got 3 full days in here to get a whole bunch of this stuff done. Our goal is to help you guys and Gabe get this guy to fire, get it rolling down the street, and get the major drivability stuff done and the safety stuff done. Everything beyond this is icing.
So you guys gonna call me when you fire it?
We'll definitely call you on first fire.
That would be great.
The first real fire?
Time, right?
Not the ones with flames, right?
Yeah, no flames. We want it running.
That's why these guys did the fuel system.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you guys. This is fantastic. I'm thrilled to death. I can't wait to drive the Jeep. And you guys going out there to help with it is just absolutely fantastic. Andy, you have a channel.
I do. It's Carl the MNG, Carl with a K.
Okay.
I do a lot of cross-country traveling around. I document my stuff. I really want to be able to help people getting into this sport because I'm only 2 years into the sport myself to be able to figure out they can get out and actually do some stuff. So I have a lot of pretty common sense videos on there. Thank you for the mention.
Yes, absolutely. So, guys, call me when you fire that thing.
Not when it's on fire.
All right.
It'll work.
Well, if you would come up and help with Blondie, she'd be further along.
All right, thank you guys. We're going
Thank
back
you.
to work.
So if you want your name or your club name on the crawler build, check out the link in the description for the supporter. Okay, time to put the seal in.
Well, what you got there?
Oh, this is our new seal installer.
Okay.
And supposedly it sets them in there real nice.
Yeah, because trying to use a hammer and do a tappy tap, it probably wouldn't work so well.
No, you got to go through the whole axle tube with big long bar or extensions or whatever.
Oh, gads. Had enough hard enough time cleaning the tubes, let alone trying to pound a seal in.
Yep. Well, supposedly this sets them in real nice.
Oh, where'd you find that?
On Amazon. It was only under $40 with your outer dirt seals.
Oh, nifty.
Once you get the tool lined up, works pretty good.
Well, it is your first go round with it, so I guess you got a learning curve, right?
Yeah. Must be in all the way. Still in one piece anyway.
Yep.
All right, we got both seals in, pressed in there. I think all the way. So I think that's about all we're gonna do on the Jeep tonight. It's getting late. We'll be back again for the rest of this in another video. So thanks for watching, BSF Recovery Team. Keep wheeling, be safe out there, and maybe we'll see you in the woods.